Vlad's second camp comes to an end. This time instead of 6, there were nearly twice the number of students. How was the overall experience for you?
Oh, yes, I'm quite tired, I have to say that, because it's been very intense work, no less, if not even more than during our first session. But I'm happy. All the material I wanted to give, and also Boris, we prepared before the session. What are we going to talk about? What information we want to give? And I think we finished all our. The plan which we made, plan maximum, is done. So I'm happy about it. But it's been also not easy for the kids, because a lot of information and was mainly about the openings, but in the meantime I was trying to also cover other aspects of the game and try to give certain positions to kids, and so it was not only the opening. I hope it will be very they'll make a good use of it, because I think we did a good job. At least we tried very sincerely with Boris to do our best.
Yeah, I mean, the openings which you taught over here, they were so intense. It was like 5 days of one opening, then 4 days of another opening. It was tough for the kids.
Yes, it was maybe even more difficult than the previous session, but you know, when you build a certain opening repertoire, they're already on this level, many of them, and I hope they will be on the level when you need to study openings in a very complex way, you know, with a lot of typical ideas, with understanding of nuances, move orders, and of course it's quite difficult, actually, even for me, to explain it all, to make sense of all move orders and all these very small details in every opening, in every line I was showing. And also for them, it's of course it was not easy, it required a lot of concentration, but I think that the openings which we were showing they're very good, solid openings, and I think now they have a very good base. I'm pretty sure that now they can, of course, improve there, they can learn more and more, but it's already, the base is on the level of a top grandmasters, I would say, in those particular openings, and that is very important. So now they can practice it, play it, get certain understanding of it in practice. But I think that they're one of the best world specialists in those opening now, in the and that was the goal. And we wanted to make a serious work, a very as if, let's say, we were training professional top players, and hopefully we managed.
Yeah, and I mean, instead of just lines, they also learned the technique of what top level preparation is. So in the future, when they prepare something else, this will come in very handy.
Yes, definitely. It was, of course, we discussed a lot before the session. What kind of ideas, not only chess ideas, opening ideas, but also general ideas of preparation, and even non-chess ideas we would like to tell them, I would like to express, yes, it was by far not only about chess openings, and even in a way not only about pure chess. There were lots of things we were sharing, and I think I'm quite happy with the level of concentration, level of motivation. It's been a tough work, and I can tell you, for their age especially, they were really fantastic. They managed, I guess they're as tired as we are, but till the very end they were holding well, and they were really trying to concentrate and to solve positions and to get into the details of opening. So I think it will, I have a feeling that they need some time, of course, to digest it, but they did a very good job also.
Well, Microsense, which sponsored this entire camp, has this vision of having 3 players in top 20 in the next 5 to 7 years. Do you think this is possible based on your experience with the kids?
Yes, I think it's very, very possible. Even I would say it's quite likely. And maybe not only 3 and maybe not only in top 20. And that's at least I'm ambitious and we are working very seriously. I give a lot of time and energy into it, and I see that the potential of kids is very high. And yes, I'm confident that there is a good chance of at least 3 players being in top 20, but my ambition is higher than that. Hopefully theirs as well.
Definitely. Last time we were in Champs-sur-Léman in France, and there were 6 kids and we had a villa. This time in Chennai, there's this huge complex here, a pool in the background for you, kids playing football in the background. Overall, how are you happy with the settings?
No, excellent settings, and I mean I haven't been to India since 1994, I think. So it's it's very interesting to come here. I will still have a bit of time tomorrow to look around, and because of course during the session we had not so much time. I think we were working maybe like 10 hours a day. It's quite a serious work, but tomorrow finally I can rest and make some sightseeing. And yes, everything was in a perfect level. I would like to express my gratitude to Microsense for doing this and doing this in really well, because it's very meaningful for me, and of course it's extremely important for the kids. And of course I would also like to express my gratitude and to thank Boris Gelfand, because of course since we decided to have more kids this time, because it happened that here in India you have so many talented kids that actually it was a pity that some of them would miss the camp. So since it's in India, we decided to expand it, and we needed of course a second trainer of a very high level, and maybe Boris is the best possible person to do this because of his very deep understanding, knowledge of chess, understanding and very deep conceptual way to see chess, and he did a very good job not only in openings but also explaining how to work, how to build your repertoire and many other things. I think kids were very happy. That's what I feel, and of course it's very important also because I have certain experience and knowledge about chess, but if you have another 1 or 2 players of the same caliber who can give their own vision of certain chess aspects or openings, of course it's much better even. So I would like to thank Boris for his work, and I could see that he was working very hard with all his heart. In the evenings we were discussing with him every day how this session went and what should we do tomorrow, and preparing files. We had already prepared before, but we were adjusting a bit, considering the previous day. So it was a very serious work. I think he is as tired as I am, and we are going maybe to have a nice dinner now and to relax finally, and of course we are going to discuss the session, how was it, and to discuss what can we do to help the kids to grow, to become better and better.
Yeah, I could see there was heartfelt effort in it, like during the lunches also, there was not a minute wasted. You were discussing with them, even when the class would end, they would ask you doubts and you were patiently answering all the questions.
Yes, because it's my attitude and it's Boris' attitude, and I like to do it this way, that if you already do something, you do it on the full mount. You give it all your energy, all your time you give to the kids, to the thing what you are doing. And here, yes, I see we are not saving energy or time. All in all, it was like full day of. Basically, it was about sleeping, eating, and working. Most of the days, yes, we had no other activities. But now it's done, and let's hope we have a third session at some point. And I think that let's see how it will go. But after the first session, I saw at least a couple of players. They made incredible progress. I really hope that after this session, some more players will make progress, and maybe after 4 sessions, there will be a really conceptual change in the attitude. In some of the attitudes, they will become in chess. They will become more and more mature players, and they will grow faster than they would do without it. So we will be following the kids. We was talking with Boris, and we will be following their games and checking how they play and giving certain advices, by internet, by Skype. Just if we see there is certain problem of one player, we will try to follow them as much as we can, because we also have other things to do. But it's not just one session, 10 days. It's a full, I would say, a project. So we will be watching the kids.
You are doing a lot of different things right now after you retired from chess. Would you say this is one of the satisfying things for you, training these young kids?
True, but everything I try to do, I try to get satisfaction from it. If I don't like something, I try not to do it. Yeah, and that's why, yes, but definitely this is maybe the toughest one, physically, energetically, but it's very meaningful for me, because I stopped playing chess, and I have a lot of knowledge, experience, and understanding of certain things on the chessboard and outside of the board of chess. And it's nice for me, it's important for me to give it to the most talented kids, in the world. To such great, talents. I think it's, otherwise, I will not make use of it myself anymore. So I would like to give it, and that's why, yes, it's not only tiring, but it's also, I feel very positive and very happy after the session that, I managed to give quite an amount of knowledge, in the openings and in general in chess to these kids. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense to me. So tiredness will slowly disappear. I'll maybe hopefully recover after a few days. Get back my energy. But this knowledge they got will stay with them all their life.
Finally, I would ask you, last time you came was 25 years ago to India. Vishy said that he never imagined that you would come to Chennai yesterday in his interview, and now here you are. Do you think your visits to India will increase the frequency?
Yeah, it's very possible. Yeah, very possible. At least this visit was very nice, and the conditions were great. Everything was perfect. So yeah, it's very especially nice. It's in winter. Such a weather. Somehow when in January, that's a bless. Yeah, so because usually in January sometimes I go with kids, with the family, to some mountain, snow and so on. And here, yeah, it's like summer, summertime. The only thing is that I didn't have that much time or chances to enjoy it, but still, yeah, it's very possible. It's a nice country, and hope to see you next time, rather quite soon here.
Sure, and I forgot to ask you one thing which I should have done in Moscow itself. You getting the bronze medal at World Blitz, fantastic performance. How do you manage to do this?
No, I was a bit lucky. I don't know. Just Blitz is maybe the best chance for retired players, because in Blitz a lot
it's
depends.
It's the toughest also.
It depends very much on your reflexes, on your intuition, and this you still keep, for at least for quite some time before, after your retirement. And of course, I didn't expect that. Well, my idea was just, since I was in Moscow anyway, as I said already in my interview, so it was just a coincidence. I was in Moscow for my non-chess things, and then there was a tournament, so I decided I couldn't take part in Rapid because I was too busy with my other meetings. But then I made my 2-3 days for the Blitz, and I like Blitz. I like to see my former already colleagues and to chat with them and to have fun. That was all what I wanted, and of course I didn't expect such a great result. But I would maybe. The most important is not only the result, but also that I enjoyed the atmosphere. I enjoyed playing Blitz. I could see that I can still play Blitz on a quite decent world level. So maybe from time to time I would be playing a little bit of Blitz here and there, no more than that, but maybe once or twice a year. But I would still do it because I enjoy it. Yeah. But basically, it was a very nice bonus. Such a performance was a nice bonus too. But even if I would have done much worse, I think I would still be happy taking part in this tournament.
Well, Vlad, congratulations for that result, and we thank you for your involvement with Indian chess. We are really grateful for that.
Thank you very much.